Hello Scorpio and welcome to or welcome back to Marion K Tarot. I hope you're well. This is going to be a general reading for you for the month of August 2024. We are going to start by pulling a card, an oracle card from the Reflection Oracle. It's a mindful ritual deck and it's very, very nice. So we will pull a card from that. Let's see if we get any themes starting to occur. So the card here is zoom out. So Scorpio, are you having to look at the bigger picture in something? Are you getting lost in the details of something that's going on in your life? Is that what it is? There's something going on that you're just not, you're nitpicking. Okay, that's the phrase that's coming through to me. You're getting caught up in the details and you need to zoom out and see the bigger picture of what's going on. You can be quite a detail orientated sign, or you get hung up in one little aspect of a bigger thing, and it can cause a bit of tension with yourself, within yourself and around others. So interesting energy, and we'll see how that comes through in the main tarot reading, if at all it does. Okay, but that's the zoom out. It could be that you are just constantly in Zoom meetings, let's put it into the mundane, and you just need to say, right, enough. Instead of zooming in all the time, zoom out and get outside, maybe, perhaps, or away from your computer screen. Obviously, after you've watched this reading, you know, Scorpio. So let's see. Give us some cards, please, for sign of Scorpio for August 2024. So what have you been up to, Scorpio? How's life been since we last spoke? Are you all right? I actually know one Scorpio in particular who watches my readings, and when I ask questions like that, they actually answer back to the TV or computer screen or whatever device they're watching, and they've told me this, and I think it is the cutest thing. So you know who you are. So hello. Right, let's get a look and see. Right, there we go. We've got the Fool. We'd love to see that. And we've got the Page of Swords. We have got the Eight of Cups. We've got the Page of Cups. Oh, we've got the Five of Cups. We have got the Six of Coins. We've got the Empress. We have got the Six of Wands, and then we've got the Seven of Wands. And the it always happens. Wow. We have got the Six of Swords. Okay, and the reason I'm kind of laughing and chuckling to myself there is because there is countless times, you know, not just myself, but so many other tarot readers that I know, even ones I don't know, but maybe watch them on YouTube, etc. When invariably, when the Eight of Cups or the Six of Swords comes out, the other one shows up as well in some form. It's weird. It's too coincidental for it just to be, you know, it happens too often for it's a thing. Trust me, it's a thing. Okay, so with all that being said, Scorpio, starting off with this Fool energy, right? You're done with something. There is something that you are done with. And you have got the Five of Cups right here in the middle of the spread. Now that is a card of Scorpio. It's the first decan of Scorpio. Now what's interesting is the fact that, you know, if we look along this diagonal, you've got the Fool, you've got the Five of Cups, and you've got the Seven of Wands. So immediately this is where I am going with this, because it's like there is something new And the reason there's something new is because perhaps something has ended, or you have decided within yourself enough is enough. And you have got this Seven of Wands, and I absolutely love the power and energy of this Seven of Wands, because it's like there she is there. She's got a really strong stance, and then it's like the hand here. It's up like that and just saying no. It's like stop, enough. And there's a pretty determined face going on there. There's some pretty aggressive eyebrows in that card image. I'm sure you'll agree with me, which I love. That's a thing. I was actually reprimanded in a job once for my aggressive eyebrows. Who knew? Anyway. So starting off with this new fresh energy and just really taking stock of things. Page of Swords, there's a new way of thinking. I feel like there's something that's been on with you, Scorpio, and it's like, right, I'm done, and I mean, my best friend is a Scorpio, so I'm really familiar with Scorpio energy. um I grew up with Scorpios, so I grew up surrounded with Scorpios. I'm sure I've said that before. um it's like something has happened to some of you, and it's been so extreme that whether the person or the situation or the career or the job, whatever it is, it's ended up on your dead to me list. Now I know that I can say that to you, Scorpio, because you rule death. You're not afraid of the underworld. It's where you are. It's where you've like you relish being in that space. It's not uncomfortable for you, but it's literally like, you've got this Eight of Cups, and then you've got the Six of Swords underneath it, and it could be a relationship. It feels relationshipy, and it might be a romantic relationship, or it could be a business relationship or something, but there's something with other people involved. This is not an internal thing necessarily. Of course, given the fact it is a general reading, it could may well be. However, I think for the vast majority of you, you're done. And that's it. There is no going back. And I think perhaps over the course of time, there has been like, right, this is what it feels like. Right? I'm just going to say this. If this was a client reading, and if somebody was sitting in front of me, this is what I would say. I would say that there has been a breakup or a separation of some point, of some kind. And since the separation, it's been incredibly difficult for you, and it's taken a lot out of you, but you are now at the stage where you are beginning to thrive. You've spent the time kind of tending to your wounds, licking your wounds, just, going through the motions, the process of grieving whatever it was that was lost or separated by. And now you are literally thriving, right? You've got this Empress and you've got this Six of Wands. You're getting to the end of this victorious situation, and whatever it is that caused the separation, or not necessarily caused the separation, but the other party involved in the separation, it's as if they've seen you and how well you're doing without them, and they've suddenly thought, oh, maybe I've made a mistake. I might have made a mistake with Scorpio. Oops, that was silly of me. Now, and that's where that Seven of Wands is coming from, and you're just like, hell no, do not think so. It's like they had their chance. So you're very much now in this space of, no, it's not happening. And if there's been a separation of sorts, there's this Six of Coins. And what's interesting is the way that the coins are falling. It looks, I mean, initially it looks as if, it's going to this person here, but then the coins are drifting more towards that person. And I think if there is maybe being a separation of assets, perhaps, If you felt like you're not necessarily going to get any, or one party's going to get all of them as opposed to it being shared out, it seems like the energy I'm getting now, this is a card of Taurus. Okay, so this is your opposite sign. This is a card that's in your opposite sign. So but it feels to me like you are going to get what's deserving of you. You are going to get that back. And again, this Empress energy, it's Venus. Okay, it's learning. It's that nurturing of yourself, nurturing of your inner child, because this is really taking a lot out of you. However, whatever it is, Scorpio, it's taking so much out of you emotionally and mentally as well. There has been a lot of strain, and you've had to reevaluate how you think about things, how you consider friendships, relationships in your life. But you are so ready. You are so ready to move on, and you're moving on. You're beginning to you're getting to that. It feels like you're getting to that light at the end of the tunnel energy. That's how it feels, Scorpio, and it's a beautiful thing. You know, it's like you're moving out of that survival mode and you're now thriving. You're looking at it and it's like zooming out. So if you are totally caught up in one tiny wee detail, maybe it's not exactly the way you want it to be now. You know, maybe there's an aspect of your life that, you know, you're still having to argue over with this thing from the past. It will get easier. You know, it's like zoom out, look at the bigger picture. If you've not, maybe for instance, like you wanted, I don't know, I'm seeing a sofa, right? So some of you, right, so you might have wanted a sofa, but you didn't get the sofa, but look what else you got. Okay, it's weird. If any of you have actually been fighting over a sofa, please let me know in the comments, because that just came zooming right into my mind. I'll use that word again, zoom. Right, so zoom out. So where do I want to look? Let's look at this. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Tell me about the five. Okay, King of Pentacles. So that's another card of Taurus. It could be well be you've been involved with a Taurus and this is a separation of it. I'm so sorry. It's all the opposition parents. It's like kind of because I grew up with this energy. You know, it always makes me feel a bit sad. However, if it is not that, if in order for you to regain what is yours, seek out the help of a Taurus. Now, invariably, Scorpio, I know you are going to have Tauruses in your life. It's just a thing. We tend to gravitate towards each other. It's like we recognise each other. And in order, so if you maybe need to contact a solicitor or a lawyer or an attorney, depending where you are in the world, what you call it, if you can, okay, now this is kind of random, but if you can, find a lawyer that's a Taurus, especially if it's with regards to property. Especially if you are having to fight for a property or you are looking to buy a property, looking to sell a property, anything to do with property. See if you can, or a realtor, if that's maybe, you know, where you're looking, try and find a Taurus, because they're really good at property. I should say, I actually do specific readings for people who are want to buy property or sell property, etc. I've got a specific reading for that. Number two, they know the nice places. If you're moving to a new area, then a Taurus will know the nice places. They will know the best places, and they'll probably find you a bargain. Let's be honest. And three, there's an aspect of safety. Now I'm saying this in very general terms, Scorpio, okay? This isn't going to be absolutely every single Taurus that you meet in your life. Of course not. There's other things. But fundamentally speaking, Tauruses like property. We're good at property. We understand property. We understand the physicality of it. Um, so yeah, in order to get past this, it might be you need to change your real estate agent, your realtor. Um, just look for a Taurus. It might even be the name of the real estate company. You know, it could be like Bull Properties. I mean, I don't know why anybody would call them that, but you know, Bull Taurus, earthly, earthly acquisitions. I don't know. I'm I'm being I'm being facetious now, Scorpio. Please forgive me. Okay, so where are we going to go next? We are going to look at this Seven of Wands. Let's see. Okay. Three of Swords. Okay. There's been a, you know, I think, you know what it actually feels like, Scorpio, right? It feels like there's been some kind of mental manipulation, almost like gaslighting. And I'm loath to use that word because I feel it's like one of the words that are very overused nowadays, but it feels like there's been an element of gaslighting and you're defending yourself. Now, please defend yourself because you are correct, Scorpio. Now, why anybody would doubt you, I have no idea. However, this is what it feels like. It feels like someone has had the audacity to attempt to gaslight you, Scorpio. And you're literally saying, no, not happening. You know, there's been an admission on your part where at times you've maybe permitted that behaviour to happen because you weren't aware of it. You weren't aware that it was a thing. I'm just seeing here. Can you see that? Eight of Cups. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, so there's maybe been an attempt to gaslight you and you've not realised that that's what it was at the time because you were so wrapped up in this situation. So now you are aware of that and that's where you're going to defend yourself. So Scorpio, bit of a mixed bag this month of August, but I really feel that you're getting to the other side of the situation now. You know, you're just, you're literally, you know, you're seeing it. You know, if you can try and relinquish that microscopic viewpoint of each and everything, and just as the card says here, zoom out and look at things with a different perspective, and you'll see how far you've come and you'll see how amazing you're doing. Okay, Scorpio, so I wish you so much love and joy, and I will see you next month and throughout the month with our week ahead readings. Okay, my loves, take care. Bye bye.